Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon,
Jay,
everyone. Listen to this really quick.
this is not an illusion. You are witnessing raw audio, raw video. I welcome you to Only Chance with your host, Jay.
One more time for the people in the rear. No diddy.
This is not an illusion. You are witnessing raw audio, raw video. I welcome you to Only Chance with your host, Jay.
Coconut Wawa. Last time for everyone.
This is not an illusion. You are witnessing raw audio, raw video. I welcome you to Only Chance with your host, Jay.
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. If you guys didn't, I did. Wait a minute, is that on my shirt? Oh, yeah. Okay. Hi, you guys. Good afternoon. I'm drinking coconut wawa water. If you don't know my translations, if you don't know Jay speak, okay. I'm having just see. Listen, let me explain. Saturday is my treat yourself meal. So, and I love scrapple, guys. Don't judge me. So, I have here scrapple with eggs, fried eggs. I fried my eggs in the scrapple essence. It's amazing. Here's my fork. We don't need that, okay? So, over here, we eat with our hands, okay? The fork is savage in my mind. I'm gonna let you know right now. So, did you guys like that advertisement? That's my new advertisement for Only Jans, okay? Now, I want to thank and congratulate my new subscriber, Andre Rhyme, which is my spiritual advisor, one of my best friends in the entire world. And he just celebrated 20 years, 23 years clean and sober and recovering. He's not only clean and sober, he's actually recovering. Been doing it for 23 years. Been doing it for longer than that. But 23 years consecutively in a row, he has been clean and sober. Hi, sweetie. Good morning. Grand rising, my love. Good to see you. So, what I have done is I have started creating content for OnlyJans. Now, what is OnlyJans? Glad you asked. It's everything. It's me saying, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, hi, Bud Files. Hi, the warrior. The warrior, be good. Okay? Mama is talking. Be good. The Butt Files, good morning, my loves. Now, the warrior, you just made me miss my place with that comment now. Okay? So, no trolling. It's too early. My trolls are amazing, but sometimes they, miss the mark. So look, right? So basically, it's everything. And guys, for real, you live rent free in my head. But no, you don't live rent free. I'm gonna need y'all to put some love when you come into Facebook. The likes are okay, but I do hearts around here. So I need some hearts on Facebook when you see my content, guys. No, it's Scrapple, my love. Oh, right. Facebook. Both my nieces in the building. So, hi, nieces. I love y'all. Right? So, if you have not checked out the video yesterday, go into like the middle toward the end, and it's going to tell you what kind of content Only Jans is going to be. It's me being for real honest. It's me giving no, let's talk pig Latin, me giving no ucks fay about judgments, right? On there, I love you so much. On there, I talk about my fantasies, what I really fantasize about. But now that's one video I did give you guys for free for my unsubscribers. But now if you subscribe on Facebook for $8, now you will have access to own. Machiavelli's in the building. Hi, moderator Mac. Hi, handsome. You will definitely have access to all of the amazing Only Jans content, guys. I decided to roll the dice and take a gamble on myself, guys. It's now or never for me, okay? I gotta stop this and start doing this, right? Stop talking and just doing, right? So everything I do, I record. Disclaimer, if you're in my company, you're on record. You're being recorded, baby. It's delicious. And the food is good too. So that's a disclaimer. 9 times, not everyone, 9 times out of the 10, if you're in my company, I'm going to have the video. I'm going to have my camera up. Because that's how I'm going to get my Only Jans content, okay? Now, this breakfast is amazing, but I'm full. I'm going to try to take a couple more bites. Coconut water. Amazing. So yes, honeys, I have things for sale. That's going to be a separate live stream today. I'm going to show you guys one thing I do have for sale. If you're interested, DM me. I will reinstall my messenger. Or email me at janisdates@gmail.com. Okay? You ever seen a woman with no teeth eating scrapple and eggs? It's hilarious. Hold on. Hold on, guys. My Aunt Michelle gave me these wipes. I love these freaking, I love them. I had opened them, but I closed them back. Oh, there we go. Excuse me. I really did not mean that. All right, guys, hold on. Let me put this away. That was amazing. All right. Hold on, guys. I have plenty of books for sale. This right here is a classic, okay? It's a collector's edition book with excellent pictures inside. Look at, OMG. Oh, that's my peoples. Hi, peoples. How you doing? How you doing? I have this right here. They're all amazing. Can't show you the pictures. Can't show you the pictures, but they're tastefully done, guys. So I have about 20 of them, different artists, different people. I have about 20 of these books that I am bundling. You guys can purchase these particular books if you would like. And also I have some religious spirituality books that I'm going to put online for purchase as well. But if you would like to purchase them before I post them online, then you can go ahead and do so. Well, actually, I'm not going to post them online. I already have different people that's making a bid on them. But of course, I'm going to go with the highest bidder if you would like. Now, one of my bids was $20. So if you can do 21 or more, it's about 20 books. It's about 20 books, guys. So 20 of these different artists. They're in mint condition. Not mint condition, but they're in excellent condition. You may purchase these books and I will bring them to you. Okay? So there you go. In other news, I will talk to you guys later. I have a lot to do. I'm creating content for Only Jans. It's not what you think. It's not going to be sexual, but it is going to be raw footage. Okay? It's not going to... It's going to be what you absolutely need to know, that you are doing the right thing in the right place at the right freaking time. Bet on yourself, okay? There you go, guys. I will talk to you guys later. I wish you all peace. Hi, Terry Brown. Hello, sweetie. Good morning. Together's in the building. Hi, Together We Break the Chains production. Good morning, my love. So, yes, honeys, we are going to be doing some amazing stuff around here. And I'm getting some amazing collaboration offers. I'm drinking coconut water. See? The coconuts under there. It's amazing. It's really good. I did an actual review on it, on the particular brand. I forget the brand. But yeah, I did a review on it. I'm posting that shortly. It's very good. It's very good. So the next piece of content you will see from me is about my brother that's in the nursing home. This story is going to be... Oh, you don't like Author Adrienne Blyther, which is my niece? You don't like it? It's good. You know, I can understand or understand why you may not like it, because it's not really like sweet, but it has like an acquired likability that's on the verge of sexual. right? Yeah, it's you gotta have like you gotta get your imagination so everything. Listen, you remember the movie with Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan, the Angel movie, where she was asking him about the taste of the pear. No, he was asking her about how a pear tastes, and she was saying it's sweet because he didn't know how it tasted. He said it's sweet. She said it's sweet. It's grainy. It's see he wanted that experience. That's why anything that I taste now, even especially if it's a bitter taste, I I I bring the me that doesn't know taste into it. I bring the me that wanted to come down here and experience everything that I've experienced thus far. That's the me that I bring into everything when I'm experiencing things. The me that wanted these experiences, right? Because nothing happens for nothing. Everything was pre written, right? So that's the me that I bring into it. In my mind, I don't think anything tastes nasty anymore. I mean, unless you talking about poop, which I think is probably an acquired taste because some people do eat poop. Some people are obsessed with poop. I've had somebody literally eat my poop in front of me. This is not cap. This actually happened when I was dancing years ago. Yeah, people got fetishes, baby. So, yes, honey, people even eat that. Why do you think the Hershey's Kiss look like it looks? It's a big poop, a small poop. No, you got some real big Hershey Kisses now. But yeah, it's people out here that's obsessed with things that you would not even believe. So yeah. Oh, for real? Oh my goodness, author Adrian Blyther, my niece on Facebook. My niece said, cum is only nasty if they aren't eating clean. OMG. Let me see. I like the taste. Yeah. It tastes like clean bleach to me. The taste is amazing. I do like that. Yes. Hi, Kelly. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Willie Bowen. Hi, WB. Oh, what's up, WB and Kelly? Yeah, I like the taste. Good. They good. Jay likey. Yes. So everything I experience, even when it's yeah, it tastes like a I'm sorry, together. I love you so much. I'm sorry, baby. Together said TMI. My bag, baby. My bag. My bag. I'm sorry. Callie said the Callie thing. Ooh wee. Hey Callie, I love that ooh wee, man. That's the business. That's a Callie thing. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. I'm proud. Proud Mix Child is in the building. Happy Saturday. And together we break the chains. It's ready to smack me upside my head. I love you, sissy poo. My bag. I'm proud. Oh. I know, baby. I know. I know. I'm sorry. You know, I'm always going to just cut up around here. I'm always going to cut up around here. I'm always going to have fun. Even say things that's maybe shocking. I love it. I love being able. See, it comes with being 52. You get this new lease on life. It's a real lease on life that says, guess what? Even if they don't like what I'm saying, they love me. So, and because everybody that comes here is your family, it doesn't matter if they troll you or not. But everybody that come here is a part of you and is your family. So why are you gonna be ashamed of family to say things? Now, just say how together and say, I don't want to imagine that girl, right? So, but guess what? She still loves me, even though I said something that that she didn't want to imagine at that particular time. Guess what? You can't stop her from being my friend and my family. And guess what? If you said something about me to her, she would not like that. So this is how that works. Together is family. Together can say whatever she want to say to me because I already know it's in love, right? You my sister, baby. You've been that way from day one. And together. Let me talk. I want to talk to you on the phone today because I'm gonna tell you exactly what made me know that you were the real deal. I need to talk to you on the phone today so I can tell you exactly what made me know that you are the real deal and that can't nobody say nothing about me. That you will not like that. You don't like that. And I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. You don't even know, but it happened. You know, but you probably don't remember. Yeah. Together said, talk about my sister, your ass will catch a flight out of here. Yeah. No, that's the truth. Together, you did something one day. You don't even know it. You don't even know I know. But I know. And I said, damn, she rock with me. She don't let nobody talk about me and she don't like it. So there you go. All right. So even if she said, even if Together would have said today, Janice, you some shit, right? I just said, I love you too, Boogie. Because I already know her heart is right here. I already know that's my sister. That's my sister. You can't mess this up. You can't, she already done proven you can't break this up. That mine. That mine right there. Oh, yes. Together said it's personal when you talk about my sister. And it is. Cause yeah, I've been talked about and Together don't like it. Together don't like it. And that's why I know that it's people in this world for real, that will rock with you till the wheels fall off. And guess what? You haven't even seen them in person, but you vibe with them on the screen. And guess what? If Together was to come to Baltimore, she would stay right here with me. Period. Because I already know how you get down. I already know you. I already know you are creative, that has your lane, that is so independent. And people, when you see somebody that's independent, that has their lane, you want absolutely want to get in on that train. You gonna want to hop that train. You can listen. I always say this: you can hop off a moving train, but you can't hop on one. That means when you see somebody is great and has that much potential, you better get on board. And you better show yourself that you can handle your own. You better show yourself that you got this, that you is got that going, capable, that you are extraordinary at what you think, what you do, how you operate. And then you're going to get people that's like, hey, book it. Book it. Let's do this. Right? Right, guys? So even when I talk, listen, you'll never know what's going to come out of my mouth up on here. Now, in person, I am very much more reserved in person. Right? If somebody was to tell you that I was anything other than respectful, guys, understand, and you all should know that's not true. I'm always respectful. Now, somebody said that her shade game is surgical. Understand, I was shaded first. There you go. That's how that works. But no shade today. All great things going on. I got my family in the building. I got to get anyone that I am attracted to. I will not tolerate them talking about. Yeah, them talking, being talked about when I am around. And that's how. There you go, my love. Together we break the chain. Said anyone I am attracted to, she won't tolerate it about being talked about. I have never seen you be disrespectful. You are, thank you, together, and that's how I am in real life. Now I might say some shocking things up on here. 99 times out of the 100 though, it's like every now and then I'ma say something that be deep down inside my mind that I wouldn't say to you like in person. Every now and then I'm gonna say something like that, like what I just said, like about comments, stuff like that. Um, Now, do I want some big ass pictures with somebody's body parts in my face, like somebody's clit in my face? No, I don't like that. I don't want nobody's ass cheeks or in my face, like big on the screen. Like bring it back some if you like. I like looking at, a figure or two. I like looking at these, but it's tastefully done, nice and tastefully done. It ain't all up on the screen. It's not, see, it's how you do things in life, with taste, dignity, and respect. Let's take this for instance. You see how that's done? That doesn't look gross. See, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful picture, right? So yes, it doesn't look. Oh my goodness! Look, these magazines have a lot of nice. Look, old photos. Donald Trump's in there. Now I bet you, if I go in these magazines and look at pictures, it's going to be something that is a clue to what's going on today. Because in one of these magazines, they got Donald Trump in there doing something. I forget what it was, but I was like, when I looked at that whole picture, I was like, oh my goodness, that's why Donald Trump was elected. I forget what it was though. Together said they, oh yes, oh, so you cannot call or contact me telling me, yeah, yes, telling me anything about universe. Yes. And that's how she rocks and she rolls. Because I'm missing comments. I'm sorry, guys. Let me scroll back. I'm missing everybody's comments. All right, watching gets me. But Files Morning people. I'm making sure I got. Cause look, Proud Mixed Child is in the building. Proud Mixed Child reads every comment, guys. So him and Together was just talking, and it just made me say, okay, I don't want to miss nobody's comments. Apollo said hi. Hi, Apollo. Hello. The Guy family, my baby. Hi, sister. Oh my gosh, I'm missing comments. Oh, my niece made a sad face emoji. Why, niecey? Apollo said hi. Machiavelli the Dawn. Hi, Machiavelli the Dawn. Together said, hey there. Together said, what are you drinking? I said, coconut water. Together said, I am not a fan of coconut water. Oh, oh, you don't like coconut water? I like it. It's really good. Together said, guess what, sis? What, sis? Callie said, hey, friend. Willie Bowen said, hi, sexy mermaid. See, Willie Bowen, I went back for your comment. Together, what? You said, guess what, sis? What, sissy? Together said, yuck. Together said, TMI. I'm sorry, Pookie. Callie said, ooh wee. I love ooh wee. That's so good. That's a Callie thing, guys. That's a Callie thing. Ooh wee. I love that saying. I don't want to imagine your mouth full of meat. Me either, Cal. Together. I don't want to imagine that either. Not right now, anyway. Now, the other thing, maybe. Yeah, you, my sister. Being 52, what to do, Janice? Whitley said being 52, what to do, Janice? Oh yeah, 52 is amazing. Excuse me. Anyone that I am attached to, yes. You tolerate talking about them. I've never seen you be disrespectful. Yup. You've always been like this since I was a kid. Yes! Please tell them, niece. Author Adrian Blyther on Facebook and YouTube. With the book right now that's 72 hours and he never came home. Please tell them, niece. And together, we break the chains production on YouTube. Please let them know. And Proud Mixed Child on YouTube. Please let them know. We got all superstars over here. We got all superstars over here. Yes, baby. We got YouTube content creation up in the building, baby. Big time. Justin James is in the building. Hi, Pookie. I'll be 49 in December. Am I too young for you? Let's see, Justin. 49. 50, carry the 1, add 4, add the 3. Oh, no, you're good. My niece had always been a sweet person. You are my aunt's best friend. But since y'all, yes, I am her best friend. Please remind her. Because I ain't heard from her in how long. Please remind my baby we best friends. You are my aunt's best friend, but since y'all been friends for years, you are now my aunt. Yes, I am. I claim that. I absolutely am your second aunt. Yes, my goodness, I am, honey. I claim that. I speak it and I believe it and I know it. Yes, he is too young. Oh, the problem child said you the calculator. Yes, I be calculating. I be figuring. Carry the 1, add 5 plus 2. Yes, I be doing my figuring over here. Yes, honey. Proud is got on one of my besties on YouTube. Adrian, look, we got all. Yes, carry the 1, girl. My niece said you did the most. Well, you should be used to that, girl. You know your aunt always doing the most. But yes, oh, we should do her a surprise visit. Author Adrian Blyther on Facebook and YouTube, author of 72 Hours and He Never Came Home. We should absolutely go surprise your aunt. She said, just extra. Yes, baby. Yes. Shit, I'm thinking this weekend. Shit. I don't know what you talking about. I'm thinking this weekend, baby. I'm trying to get out the house. I'm trying to get out the house today. I am going to see my brother as well. So let me know. Shit, we could do it tomorrow since it is a holiday weekend. I have an extra day. So we can absolutely do it tomorrow. Oh yes. I know. I seen Sierra in the. Oh my God. Girl, you gonna make me cry. I seen Sierra and her daughter the other day and almost fell apart. I was driving, girl. She looked so beautiful and her baby looked so beautiful. I was like, and she told me her baby was pregnant and I almost fell apart. I was going down Monument Street. I think Sierra was working and her daughter maybe came down to her job or something. That's what in my mind. I always calculate shit. But yeah, I think Sierra was at work or something. But they was on Monument Street and I was going west, right? And I seen them too and almost fell apart. I seen them and I was like almost broke down because they look so good. Well, they always look good, but I hadn't seen them in so long. And Sierra's voice always gets me. Her voice is so angelic, like the voice of 1,000 angels, just like her mother, my best friend Yolanda. Her voice is the voice of 1,000 angels. And it did something to me. Her voice, it's some people's voice be make me actually come to tears. It's so beautiful, like angel. It's like an angel singing when I listen to some people's voice, right? Wow. So that's what it was. Oh my. When did you talk to your law? I should call her right now on live. No, I ain't gonna do that. She would beat the crap out of me. I'm going to call her though, right after I get off of here. I'm going to call my baby. Didn't leave a crumb. Ain't that some stuff? They say, hey, Janice, go get some of this food. Because she know I love her cooking. I love her cooking. God almighty. They can cook just like your grandma. Oh my goodness. Boy, I miss the days. Me and the boys used to stay the night with them. Especially when I was having a problem in my relationship. We would go spend the night over Yolanda's. Me and the boys. And you know what she would do? Order pizza. And we would sit there and have a ball. And the boys, Jeremiah, and the boys would be in Jeremiah's room. And me and her would sit there. Listen, when I say we had a ball, oh my God, that's my best friend. I can talk to her about anything. Everything. I can talk to her about everything. Yes. Remember that? When she was over her baby father bar? Yes. Oh my goodness. They had matter of fact, her family is related to the Cassell, Sam Cassell, right? That's her family, Sam Cassell. Her baby's father's family. All the kids' name is Cassell. They're Sam Cassell relatives. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes. Yeah. That's their family. They are the Cassells. And I remember when Yolanda's son passed away. Well, it got unalived in Washington State. And remember seeing her. That was the video that me and her did And I just remember what her eyes looked like, and they were like she was. Whew, it was hard. You know how when they say it's hard seeing somebody go through struggle like that? It really is. But sometimes when I talk long enough, I realize that I could be a better friend. I could visit and a better family member. You know, sometimes I get locked up into I forget I'm free. I forget I'm free. I forget I can do and be anything I want to be. I be forgetting that because I stayed locked up in my mind so long. I stayed in jail so long. I'm under them drugs. Sometimes I forget. I forget. And I still feel scared a lot. I be scared a lot because I don't want to ever use drugs again. And I know that if I was to use drugs again, it would be probably like a death sentence for me. And I'm not talking about real death. I'm not afraid of real death. I mean, of what we call death. That doesn't affect me. It doesn't scare me. I don't get scared like that. But I'm talking about a death to where that inner feeling of helplessness and hopelessness, that death. Inner feeling of hopelessness and helplessness is worse than anything anybody could ever do to you. What you do to yourself is 10 times worse than what I'm telling you. I know from my own experience. What you do to yourself, nobody can even come close to doing that to you. I don't care what they do. The war is here. And it's always going to be here. And I keep forgetting that I am free to go do and be what I want to go do and be. Because of all those years, I could not do and be what I wanted to. I had to answer to that drug. And then I could do whatever for that day. But that had to be addressed first. Oh, what line you gonna be in? That had to be addressed first. Oh, what where you copping from? That was first in my daily list of activities. And I do forget sometimes that I don't have a reason to fear that life no more. And whenever I get frustrated or whenever I feel like I'm so irritated, it's because I don't feel like the true freedom. Well, I haven't exercised, let's say that. I haven't exercised my freedom. I have only, I walked into my freedom, but on a daily basis, I don't exercise it because I have become afraid of that feeling of hopelessness that I have experienced on a daily basis for 27 years. That thing don't just go away. 3 years is no time for that thing to go away. That's why working on myself is highly imperative. But I must live while I'm doing it. Shit, I need to find a healthy balance, right? This is your story. You should write a book. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. I should. I should write a book. Whew. I didn't know I was gonna talk about all that. So when you are in Narcotics Anonymous, there's steps that you actually write down and um, contemplate and go back into your past and, right. Well, the fourth step in particular, well, the first step is so important because, first of all, you got to admit that you have a problem. But when they go to the fourth step, it's what you're doing is, and you can do this on a daily basis, even though that's the eighth step where you continuously writing a daily inventory. So the fourth step is you writing an inventory, going back in the past and doing your checks and balances. What's your good points? What's your bad points? Stuff you did, and you become after that willing to admit all this stuff and share it with somebody and everything. So I think that's where I am in my recovery, is where I have to go ahead and start, doing step work with my sponsors. And I said sponsors with an S. I have a male and a female sponsor, right? My male sponsor celebrated 23 years today. He's my absolute best friend. And he could get it. No. He's my absolute best friend. Male wise, he is. Celebrated 23 years, Andre Ryan, yes. Get into it. He celebrated 23 years and he subscribed to my Facebook. This man is known all over the world. Do you understand? Have talked in every city, almost in the entire world. And is subscribed to my Facebook. What? That's epic. That's epic. Yes, knowing, and you're right, Keith. Knowing what you desire is a beautiful start. You got to know what it is you want and be willing to say it unapologetically. Why don't you deserve to say and speak your piece out loud? Why do you think you need to hide what it is you really feel, think, what it is you need? Why do you think that's a thing? Should that be a thing that you need to hide? And things grow when you hide them. When you expose it, hey, there you go. Can't nobody say Janice exposed. Expose what? The only thing you can expose this point on me is going to be something physical. And that's if you like, do one of these. Or other than that, the verbal shit and the internal stuff, oh, I'm putting it all out there. Guess what? Because guess what? And stuff, the secrets and illness, disease, it dies when it's exposed. So you can't, yeah, sickness, disease, when it's exposed to the light, when it's brought forth to the light, it dies. It's nothing you can do with that. You could play around with my secrets if you like, my quote unquote secrets. You can play around with that. You can diddle around with it. Oh, yeah, bring it up in conversation. Did you know that Janice wants to watch people having sex? OMG. Did you know that Janice is bisexual? OMG. Did you know that Janice was on drugs for 23 years? What the? Did you know that girl did everything? You know that she worked as a stripper for 10 years? Oh my gosh. Did you know that she has an OnlyJans page that has a $2.99, $5.99, and $9.99 tier? Oh my gosh, what the heck? Did you know that you could subscribe for only $1 and have limited access to her OnlyJans? Wowie zowie. Ooh wee. You, look, you better act like you act and don't care about what nobody say. If you don't, you can't sit at this table right here. If you don't act like you want to act, say what you want to say. Now, listen, let's not relax. I'm talking about to yourself and about yourself or on your platform, not in person. Don't be getting in nobody's face saying, I wonder what that coochie do. We don't want to hear that, okay? Ooh, oh, can you make that thing clap for me? We don't want to hear that. Relax. Woo. Hi, Tina. Tina Lifestyle TV is in the building, my boo. Hi, girl. You are so gorgeous, girl. OMG. No Diddy. A little Diddy. No, I'm joking. You are so gorgeous, girl. Hi, sweetie. Tina Lifestyle TV. Y'all better go follow her. She is from Africa. And she is lit over there. She's a content creator. The food she be making over there, man. Hey, look, I'm coming over. I'm gonna catch a flight so we can. And I don't even fly in planes. I'm catching the flight and have dinner with you, girl. Promise, child, say it only matters what people say if you care. There you go. But if not, then ultimately, you know it only matters what God thinks because He brought us here. So yeah, it's about perspective. It's about your perspective of what you call God, what you serve, who you serve, what you serve, how your perspective is on what should go on. Right? It don't have nothing to do what you eat don't make me poop. So it only matters, like Proud Mix Child said, what it is, how you operate. And long as you being respectful to others. Now, if I got up here and had my ass in the camera all willy-nilly and had my tits all up in the camera all willy-nilly and somebody said, oh, that is inappropriate. Now, it's good that it's on social media because then you could do the kind thing to yourself and scroll by. And that's what I do. Shit, when I see tits all out up in the camera, I don't want to see it up in the camera. Move back a little bit and let it be tastefully done. I don't want to see. Just move back some. Definitely, I don't want to see nobody's clitoris though. Not all wide up in the camera. That's nasty. That's just me. Now, it's people that want to see a big fat clitoris in your story. In your Facebook story, in my Facebook story, if you put your big clitoris in and I see it on my story, you're getting blocked. That's how that works. Okay. I don't want to see those body parts all up in my story. Okay. I got one. I get it. You got a clitoris. I get it. Okay. Also, I don't want to see nobody's, wiener up in my story. I knew what they look like. I've had them before. They're amazing, but I don't want to see it in my story. You're getting blocked if I see that in the story. That's the wonderful thing about social media is that amazing new thing they call a block button, right? We can block one another. There's nothing wrong with that. That's taking your power back. That's what that is. Using that block button is asserting your power. Okay? Not to be annoyed. Okay? There you go. So yes, guys, that's all I'm talking about today. Because I've made it for 54 minutes, which is a miracle at this time of day. I'm going to go ahead and go 6 more minutes. But if you have not heard my intro for Only Jans, here it goes.
This is is not an illusion. You are witnessing raw audio, raw video. I welcome you to Only Jans with your host, Jay.
2 more times.
This is not an illusion. You are witnessing raw audio, raw video. I welcome you to Only Jans with your host, Jay.
1 more time. Gotta do 3 times the charm.
This is not an illusion. You are witnessing raw audio, raw video. I welcome you to Only Jans with your host, Jay.
Okay? For your enjoyment, go subscribe to my Facebook. For $1, you will get limited access to the Only Jans. But if you subscribe to Only Jans directly before my website gets up, then you will email me at janastates@gmail.com and say, email me that you subscribed, and you will get exclusive content. For the first month, you'll get top tier content. For 30 days, top tier content goes to everybody, okay? But after that, the top tier content will be $9.99. Then we have a $5.99 tier, which will be limited content, limited in the actual content and the actual intensity of the content will be limited. Now, for my $2.99 tier, it's going to be basic, amazing content that I don't put on YouTube or Facebook right away. Some of it will go to Facebook and YouTube, but maybe like 30 to 60 days after it is posted, maybe not, depending on the actual video, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go. Oh, shit. What I'm going to say is, if you think that being who you truly are when you're alone, that person right there is not good enough to be. Now, yes, what is that we call, where you change who you are, the chameleon effect, or code switching. Yeah. Code switching, it's nothing wrong with that. It's like an alter of yours taking over. That's what code switching is. It's an alternate version of yourself taking over. But I choose to enjoy all versions of myself at all times. There you go. So now when I'm at work, or when I'm going to a new job, put it like that. At work, my people know me. My people know who I am. They get it. They don't give a damn. They like, oh, yeah, it's Janice. So what are you going to do? It's Janice. But what are you going to do? Yeah, she's kooky, crazy. She's nice. But it's her. That's her. Right? That's at my job. I have some really, really amazing friends at my job. Also, on if I'm going to be going to like a new job, which I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to Only Jans. I'm rolling the dice and betting on myself right now with the Only Jans. But I go to a new job, no, I'm not going to be doing no stuff that's offensive, like, talking about, stuff that I talk about on here. No, I'm not. See, you got to be wise, and you got to be as gentle as the dove, but as wise as the serpent. You got to be the dragon, because the serpent and the dove put together is a dragon, baby. Look it up. Love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. More content coming. I have to call my sister. So there you go. Also, yeah. Have an amazing weekend. I will be back later on this evening, guys. Live streaming all weekend. I wish you all peace and wholeness. We're 1 hour in, y'all. Have an amazing weekend.